Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be an update on my fitness journey. It's been 7 months. I did want to do it a month ago, so it would be like a 6 month update and then do another update in a year just to kind of see where my progress was, but life has gotten a bit hectic. I'm working 2 jobs. I just didn't really have a lot of time to like film and edit and do all that. So now we're doing a 7 month update instead. So I started my fitness journey in May and it's now December. If you watched my very first video, you know that I started in May as part of like a walking challenge for my job. We have a week-long walking challenge. So I was walking over 20,000 steps a day, and that kickstarted my fitness journey because at the end of that week, I believe I lost like 3 or 4 pounds, and I was really surprised. I did not think I was going to really lose any weight because I wasn't really changing anything else about my lifestyle. I was just walking a lot. So when I saw that change, it kind of like sparked something in me, because I had been very unhappy with my body for a very long time. It's like years and years and years of just like trying to get in shape, trying different things, nothing was happening. So this kind of triggered something in my brain where I'm like, okay, if in a week I can lose 3 to 4 pounds, I can definitely continue this. So that is what sparked my want and like desire to do a fitness journey and just try to get the best shape of my life, try to get the body that I've like always wanted and never had. So that's how it started. Losing fat and losing weight was actually easier than I thought. In the first 2 months, I had already lost 15 pounds, and by 3 months, I had lost about 20. And 20 pounds was actually more than I wanted to lose. I did not want to lose that much, but so I did about 12 weeks of a calorie deficit, and that's how I was able to lose the fat so quickly. So I was doing a calorie deficit, and then I was also working out about 3 to 4 days a week. I was doing a fitness app called Boost Camp, and so I hadn't gone to the gym in a while. I canceled my gym membership because I think it was like over a year that I hadn't gone. So I wanted to start my fitness journey with working out at home, where I knew that I wasn't going to have any excuses of being too tired, not wanting to drive, all this stuff, the gym being too busy. I knew that if I could do it at home, there was no excuse of like not having the time or not feeling like leaving my house. So I started working out at home, and I downloaded the fitness app and started following that. So that was like 3 to 4 days a week that I was working out, plus the calorie deficit. So I was able to lose weight very quickly and noticed the difference, which again was like a huge motivation for me, because in the past I hadn't really noticed differences. Like I didn't really weigh myself that much because I'm not really like big on scales and how much you weigh, because I know different like muscle and fat weight like it sits on you differently. So being 130 pounds in muscle is not the same thing as being 130 pounds in fat. So yes, I do weigh myself, but I don't weigh myself to be like, oh, I want this number on the scale. I do it just to see like where I'm going. Like if my body is changing, is it going up because I see more muscle, or is it going down because I'm seeing less fat? So I just do it like that, but not as like a way of determining what number I want to be, because I don't have a number that I want to be. So after the calorie deficit, I wanted to just do maintenance so that I can maintain the weight, not lose any, but then start to gain muscle by like lifting and doing all that. But that's where I had a hard time, because in my calorie tracking app, like you can put in that you want to maintain, and it tells you how much calories. So obviously the calories increase, and my issue was I was not being able to get to those calories. So after like another month, I noticed that I was losing more weight, and that was kind of triggering to me. Like I didn't want to continue getting skinnier and skinnier, as you say, because I didn't have muscle. I wasn't seeing like the definition that I wanted. So I felt like I was like just losing fat, but it wasn't looking good. Like I was still jiggly. I was still kind of like in my mind fat, but I was like skinnier than I was before. So I didn't like it. So I was like getting like kind of frustrated, and I wasn't understanding what I was doing wrong. And I think the problem was like before the calorie deficit, before my fitness journey, I wasn't that I was eating too much like throughout the day. Like I wasn't eating like 5 meals, a bunch of snacks. Like I pretty much only ate 2 times a day, sometimes 3, but usually I wouldn't eat breakfast, or if I ate breakfast, I wouldn't eat lunch. So my issue was I was eating fast food a lot because I was just busy, didn't have time to cook, or just didn't feel like cooking. So the food that I was eating was fast food. So even though I was only eating about 2 times a day, sometimes 3, I wasn't really eating a lot more than that. But the food that I was eating was high in calories. So, and then I would have sometimes ice cream or like treats or things like that. So I think that was the reason why I was having such a hard time, because when I was doing a calorie deficit, I was trying to push myself to eat 3 times a day just to be healthier. Like, you should eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes I would only eat twice. Like, if I just wasn't hungry, I wasn't going to force myself. But the difference was I was eating a lot more cooked food. I stopped eating fast food. I was eating wholesome foods. So it was less in calories. So even though I was still eating the same amount, like the same amount of times a day, the food was less in calories. So it was very hard for me to get to that higher amount of calories because I just wasn't eating that much. And so when I noticed, like, I was trying to force myself, like, oh, I still have 300 calories, or I still have like 500 calories I need to get to. I'm like, okay, I'll have a snack, but I wasn't hungry. So that kind of like was hard for me, because I'm like, I don't want to eat when I'm not hungry. After that, I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to stop tracking the calories. I started gaining weight, and I'm like, okay, that's good. Then I wasn't getting muscle. So, and I wasn't as motivated as I was in the beginning, because by like August, September, I'm like, what is going on? Why am I not gaining muscle? I'm just like either losing or gaining fat, I felt like, because I wasn't seeing any toning. I wasn't seeing the body that I wanted. And obviously I knew it wasn't going to happen in like 3-4 months. But I thought that I would see a little bit more definition. All I was seeing was that fat was coming off my body, but I was still feeling like jiggly. Like, my thighs have always been my problem area, and my thighs were like so flabby in my opinion. So yeah, my waist got smaller, which I loved. My arms got smaller, which I've always been like having issues with. But then my thighs, I could not get my thighs to tone up to save my life. So I kind of was just like not motivated anymore. I stopped working out for a little bit because I'm just like, whatever, nothing's working. I'm just over it. And then I found the Iron series on YouTube, and I thought, I'm like, oh, I'll try that. That seems like something interesting and fun, and it looked kind of not difficult, but it looked like a strenuous like program that like I definitely thought I would see some differences in my body after that. So the Iron Series program is a fitness program that Carolyn Gervon put together. It's a 6-week program, 5 days a week, and it's just like full body. You do everything. So some days is just glutes, some days is just arms, some days is full body, some days it's your legs, and it just takes care of your whole body throughout the entire series. It was kind of difficult, but not in the sense where it's like, oh my god, I can't handle it, because she always tells you to go at your own pace, do your own weights. Like, you don't have to match her weights. You could always pause it since it's a video. So you definitely go at your own pace. But my issue was I couldn't find the time to do it 5 days a week. So sometimes I was doing it 5 days, and then other times that I wasn't. And then to me, if I'm not doing something as it's supposed to be done, I feel like I'm failing. So I was getting kind of upset with myself that I wasn't doing the program correctly. And then I would start doing it again the right way, feel good, and then like I would miss a couple days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm not doing this right. Like, my fitness journey is like a flop. So I ended up finishing the Iron series, which I definitely want to try again and like really try and get it 5 days a week. I definitely saw a difference in my body, and I was really excited. Even though I didn't do it the right way, I finished it like, and it was a good program. Like I said, I'm going to try it again, and I definitely recommend it. So after that finished, I was continuing to like do my own stuff, go back to the Boost app or Boost Camp app. And then I don't know what hit me. Like, I just got like, I don't know, something in me was just like, I'm tired, I'm over it. I'm not getting the body that I want. Like, I still was feeling like flabbier in my thighs. Like, my arms were getting stronger, my abs were getting stronger, but for whatever reason, my thighs were the same. And that's like my main problem area that I just want. I've always wanted like stronger thighs and like muscular thighs, and I've never had it. So when I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted, I was just like over it. And then I just like kind of quit on myself, which I hate that I did that, but I kind of quit on myself. So I stopped working out a lot, and it also had to do with me taking a second job. So I was working a lot, like 6 days a week, sometimes, well, most days, 2 jobs in the same day. So I had like no time to work out. And even though, yeah, you don't have to do like a full hour, 2 hours at the gym to get a workout, but to me, it's just, I was so mentally drained that made me more physically drained, and I just kept making excuses. Okay, tomorrow I'll work out, and then tomorrow would come. Okay, tomorrow I work out, and then tomorrow would come, and I wouldn't. So after like not working out for so long, I was just like, oh, I don't like it. I've never really been a person that loves working out. I like the way that I feel after. Like, I feel good but it's the during and the getting to the workout that's like always been my problem, which is kind of why I still haven't joined a gym. Like I still do my workouts at home. I've ordered like higher sets of weights from like Amazon and stuff, so I still have the ability to like do progressive overload. But it's just, I don't know. I've been like, my body is just like kind of used to not working out now, because it's been a few weeks that I've worked out. I've been like probably like 3 weeks since I worked out, which is shameful. I hate it. So I need to start doing that again. So I'm going to definitely start back up working out. That's my goal. And I'm definitely going to try for the new year to set myself some goals, and not necessarily like weight loss goals, but like workout goals. So I'm going to make sure that I work out a certain number of times a week. I'm going to make sure that I eat better. So I'm definitely starting to track my food again. And I'm not doing a calorie deficit again, but I'm going to try and get my maintenance and meet those calories. Because I feel like when I have the tracking, when I'm like more disciplined, I feel better about myself and I feel more motivated, and I see the difference. Like I see a difference when I'm tracking versus when I'm not. Not even just the way that my body looks, but the way that my body feels. Because I feel like when I'm not tracking, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm eating. So I'll eat a little bit more like crappy if I'm not tracking myself. So I'm going to start making some goals for me for the new year, working out more. But it was definitely way different than I thought it would be. This journey was, I thought it would be easier. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be like super easy, like overnight, like, wow, this is what I've always wanted. But I didn't think it was going to be such a roller coaster. Like, it's been ups and downs and like mental, like, anguish. Not to be so dramatic, but like my mind was just like beating itself up. Like I don't know. I don't know if maybe I need to get to the gym and like see other people and like get motivated off of them. But the reason why I didn't go back to the gym is because I know myself and I always make excuses, especially in the wintertime. Like, it's just so cold here. I never want to leave my house. And I feel like if I sign up for the gym, I'll just do what I always do and like don't go all winter. And I don't want to get into that mindset where like I don't work out for a while, and then when I try to get back into it, it makes it so much harder. So I'm going to continue to work out from home for a while, at least until I start seeing more results that I'm happy about, and not just like fat loss. Like, I want to see the results of like being more muscular, feeling more toned, feeling stronger, and all of that as well. So yeah, I just wanted to give an update just to like kind of have like a real and raw like conversation about workouts and fitness journeys, because I feel like when you see other people working out on YouTube, they already have that perfect body, and what you don't see is like the part before, like how long it took them to get there, what they went through, what their mental gymnastics were, how many times they gave up. Like, it's kind of difficult to like see someone that you look up to or you admire, like you like their body, and you just see them at the gym and it's like, oh, it seems so easy because they're like, oh, I do 8 reps of this and 10 reps of this and blah blah blah. They're at the gym for an hour and then their body's already perfect. So it's kind of hard, and you kind of don't understand, like, everyone's journey is different. And even though like I wasn't like severely overweight, I did lose the amount of weight that I felt like I needed to, but that doesn't, my body is not in the shape that I wanted. Like, it's not the toning that I want. Like, when I lost the weight, I lost a lot of the fat in my butt and unfortunately in my boobs, because of course you can't pick and choose where you lose your fat. So most of my fat came from, like, I mean, obviously I lost a lot of fat in my abs, which I was really happy about, but like my butt got a lot flatter and so did my boobs. So I'm trying to like tone back up my butt and get my thighs to be more toned. So I know it's probably going to take a lot longer than I anticipated. But I just wanted to be like real and like just throw out there like how I've been feeling over the last 7 months, because it's definitely been a mental roller coaster. I didn't think it was going to be this intense as far as like how I've been feeling mentally and even physically. Like, I just thought, oh, it'll take probably like 6 months to like start seeing better results, which I did. Like I said, I saw results really, really fast. Like, within a couple months, I was already like almost had a different body. Like, even my friends and family noticed that I had lost. What are you doing, baby girl? I had lost a bunch of weight. And I just know it's going to take a little bit of time for me to be able to get the actual physique that I want. And I guess I have to figure out what works for me. So I got to prepare myself mentally and physically, because I don't want to keep stopping and then starting up again, because I feel like when I stop, I push myself back. Once I get into that lazy mode of not working out, it's very hard to get back in. Hey, baby girl. So yes, so that's my journey. I hope you can appreciate the honesty and understand, like maybe if you're in the same boat, like you can understand where I'm coming from, or it's difficult sometimes, and when you don't get to where you think you should be or where you want to be, sometimes you just want to give up. So my goal for the next year is to not give up and to just keep pushing myself because I know I could do it. I just have to figure out the way that works best for me. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and helpful. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Say bye.